Men's standings, LSU with 45 points, Tennessee with 28, and Florida with 27 points as we get set for one of the glamour events, the men's 100-meter final. Otto Bolden with the collegiate and meet record set in 1996. Justin Gatlin, collegiate leader, 10.05. Let's talk about the men who will compete. We begin in lane 1, Brian Johnson of Southern University.
Yes, and he must think this is a home meet coming from Southern University, which is right down the street. He's the tallest man in the field at 6'5". He was already third in the long jump this week.
And in lane 2, Leonard Scott was to have run. Carol, he's withdrawn.
And we mentioned at the top of the show that he would be a big factor. In the semifinals, you see him left side of the screen in the Tennessee colors. He suffered an injury to his hamstring, we are told, and they were hoping that he would compete because this would be his last competition as a track and field athlete.
He's out. Pierre Brown of Mississippi State is in lane 3.
The Canadian, the junior, he was runner-up to Gatlin at the SEC Championships. Look for him to get a fast time today and maybe even upstage Justin.
Michael Frater, TCU, in lane 4.
The Conference USA champion at 100 and 200 meters. He has run a 10:05 earlier this year, although it was wind-aided. He knows he's ready to run some fast times.
Here's Gatlin, lane 5.
Yeah, this is his marquee event. You know, this is what everybody wants. This crowd here is stirring when they say his name. Look for him to run extremely fast.
Dwight Thomas, freshman from Clemson, lane 6.
You know, he's really rounding in shape. He's a freshman from Jamaica, and he really brought himself to a lot of attention in a semifinal round. He looked very comfortable and ran pretty fast.
Lane 7, Dion Crabb, Mississippi State.
The senior from British Virgin Islands, 4th at the SEC Championships. He might have a chance to get some good points for Mississippi State.
Anson Henry, lane 8.
The Canadian senior. Is there anybody from the United States? I guess Justin Gatlin might be about the only one. He's a Pac-10 100 and 200 meter champion.
And in lane 9, Aaron Egbele of Texas, El Paso.
An American, Carol, Western Athletic Conference champion in the 100 and 200 meters.
Now let's check the lane assignments. Most significantly for Tennessee, Leonard Scott not running in lane 2, but they do have Gatlin in lane 5.
And Justin Gatlin is under all types of pressure here because teammate Leonard Scott is not in the race. But as we saw last year, he was able to handle the pressure very well in his first NCAA championship. This sophomore is very quiet, he's very confident, and he's able to really focus on what he needs to do. But now Tennessee only has the opportunity to score 10 points here, and Justin Gatlin is after those 10 points.
Justin Gatlin, lane 5. They expect the race to come from Frater in 4, Thomas in 6.
Set.
Clean start. Thomas out quickly, but here comes Gatlin striding nicely.
And he looks
Justin Gatlin.
He looks extremely calm, relaxed, perfect stride, and he's going to pull off this victory.
Wins it easily. Dwight Thomas of Clemson finishes second, but Justin Gatlin rolled to his second consecutive NCAA 100-meter championship.
Not the fastest time in the world. He had a negative 2.7 win, and that's going to hurt you every single time. But nonetheless, you know, he pulled off the victory.
He got a very strong start. He was driving out very well, and he was already in the lead about 20 meters. Right here, he is already in control of the race. Take a look at the guys behind him, how they are struggling to catch him. Justin Gatlin looks very relaxed and wins the race very easily. When you are straining, such as Michael Frater is in lane number 4, you are not going to run very fast.
And Justin Gatlin, having just won, is standing by with Bonnie.
Well, Vern, everybody says being the defending champion is so difficult because you go from being the hunter to the hunted. How are you able to pull this one out?
I thought about my team. We're struggling a little bit right now, but every point counts. And we did it in the 400 today, did it in 100, hope we can do it in 200 as well.
Everybody was expecting you to win this, but how much more important is it now that Leonard Scott's out injured?
It's very much important to me, and as a team, we count on him. He's a big part of our team, as everybody else is. We want to get out here and win for our team, so we had to do this for our team.
Justin, thanks.
All right, Bonnie, thank you. Justin Gatlin picks up 10 points for Tennessee, but they get no points because of Leonard Scott's withdrawal from the final. Dwight Thomas of Clemson is second. Pierre Brown of Mississippi State finishes third. The current standings in the men's team competition: LSU 45. Tennessee now moves up to within 7. Florida in third place. 0.86 going for the double. He's in lane 5.
And Justin Gatlin won the 100 meters earlier today, but one thing he does know, he's going to be running into a headwind off of the turn. He's already run the best time in the world this year. There's another time that's a little bit better, but it was at altitude. So I think this man is the man to beat right now.
Well, he's trying to join this list of double repeat winners: Metcalf, Jesse Owens, Barney Ewell, Hal Davis, Mel Patton, Bobby Morrow, the last man to do it. That is repeat in the 100 and 200 back-to-back years. And Marion, lane 4, Robert Parham of LSU.
Yeah, and he's competing in front of the home crowd, and he has one of the best lanes in the race. He can see Justin Gatlin right ahead of him, and so that might give him an advantage that he definitely will need.
And of course, lane 6 is where Leonard Scott was to have run. Had to withdraw for the injury from the 100 and the 200. Here are the lane assignments: Davis, Pierre Brown, Crabb, Parham, Justin Gatlin. Lane 6 is open. Egbeli of Utah, Dwight Thomas, keep your eye on him, and Ryan Olkowski of Penn State in lane 9.
One thing, Justin Gatlin in lane number 5 was probably looking to teammate Leonard Scott to take him around the turn. Leonard Scott is not there. He's going to have to take a look out to lane number 7 to gear off of somebody, and that might throw him a little bit off his game.
And the wind here in this stadium at LSU has definitely picked up, and when they come off that turn, they'll be taken back a few steps.
Justin Gatlin runs in lane 5. On the outside, Dwight Thomas of Clemson. But as they come off the turn, it is Gatlin cruising. Thomas comes up on lane 8. Here comes Justin Gatlin for a piece of history.
And Vern, he's just at another level. Coming off that turn, he just looked like a different athlete. He looked so in control of the race. Nobody had it from the time the gun went off.
Well, the key in the 200 meters, you're taking a look. He ran into a 2.9 negative wind, so he had a stiff wind. Take a look at Justin Gatlin right here. Remember, Leonard Scott is not in the lane ahead of him, but that did not stop him from running up on the athlete out in lane number 7. And when you come off the turn in the 200 meters that far ahead, the rest of the guys start to tighten up because they say, oh my God, I have no shot at this race.
And his time of 20.18 into a negative 2.9 is a very fast time.
Take a look at how relaxed Justin Gatlin is in his face, and that is one thing that he has really mastered, the ability to stay relaxed. Look at his jaw is just flopping around. That shows his relaxation in winning this race.
Let's go down to Bonnie Bernstein.
All right, we got Mr. Double-Double here. Was the race really as easy as you made it look?
I'm a little winded, but it felt good. I want to get out hard, just cruising in as much as I can so I can serve for the 4x4.
Let me ask you, it was less than an hour ago that you went and won 100. Is it more difficult physically or mentally to just put that race behind you and get ready for the 200?
I don't dwell on the past. I get ready for the next race. I'll celebrate after the whole meet's over.
Thanks.
All right, Bonnie, let's give you a little context. He becomes the first man in 45 years to do the double-double, the 100 and 200 meter championships in back-to-back years. Justin Gatlin of Tennessee, last man to do it, Bobby Morrow of Abilene Christian. Dwight Thomas, Clemson, second. Pierre Brown, Mississippi State, third. LSU and Tennessee notched at the top, 48 points apiece. Congratulations to Justin Gatlin, outstanding sophomore for the Volunteers.